morning, Twitch. Good morning, Twitch. Good morning, Twitch. And up there on the big screen, we got the sun rising with a ship. Good morning on this 01.18.2023. Current time is 05:19 a.m. Eastern Time here in Upstate New York, the southern tier of Upstate New York, where I live and reside. This Wednesday morning, hump day, we're halfway through the week, and we got a positive hashtag positive start to the day, hashtag PSSTD, positive start to the PSTTD, positive start to the day. We have the morning coffee as well, which is tasting mighty fine. I like that sunset or the sunrise right there, and we got the time. We're starting early. It's 5:20 right now, and is that what it says on it? Yeah, 5:20. Okay, so we're off and running. Early start is always a good start, and just like Monday, I find myself in here by myself with I only have one on the bean count, and the one is my I got it on the Surface 3, and we are looking really good as far as the picture here. No drop frames, and we're 720p. We're doing pretty good. It must have improved on the internet and stuff like that, but we're looking good, and I hope everybody is, if you're watching this on the replay, thank you very much. It's greatly appreciated. We're getting some good numbers that I like seeing. I'm not about the numbers, but there are people watching this, as well as some people watching on Rumble. I'm over there on Rumble, and I'm broadcasting over there now. I almost broadcast yesterday afternoon, so check me out over on Rumble. That's an alternative. And I'm over there on YouTube. I repurpose this broadcast over on YouTube. So if you're coming in from YouTube on the replays, thank you very much. I also repurpose over on Rumble too, so thank you, Rumble. I'm live streaming on Rumble, which is great. It's fun. It's got me excited, and that's always a good thing as far as that goes. Let's see. Currently here in the southern tier of Upstate New York, it is what do we have this morning? Oh, we're a little bit warmer than yesterday. We're 36 degrees Fahrenheit. 36 degrees Fahrenheit, which is 2 degrees Celsius. And we got cloudy with occasional light rain. We had a little bit of spitting of rain yesterday, I think. But today, mainly in the morning. We're going to have a projected high of 41 again today. Winds out of the west at 10 to 15 miles an hour. Chance of rain is 70%. The sun will be rising this morning at 07:30 a.m., which is in another, hour and, 2 hours and 7:30, 2 hours and 6 minutes? Yeah, 2 hours and 6 minutes as far as that goes. At 7:30 a.m., sun will be setting at 5:02 p.m. It's set at 5 yesterday. Let's see. Yeah, we do have the right date in there. Okay, I changed that last minute. Wednesday morning coffee, 01.18.2023 at Twitch. And let's see. And let's see, our world times and temperatures goes as follows. We're starting in Honolulu, Hawaii at 12:23 a.m. this morning. Clear skies at 72 degrees Fahrenheit. We're over in Phoenix, Arizona. It's at 3:23 a.m. this morning. Cloudy skies, 45 degrees Fahrenheit. Albuquerque, New Mexico. Partly cloudy skies at 3:24 also. 27 degrees Fahrenheit. They had some snow there yesterday, I think. And let's see, over in Chicago, Illinois, at 4:24 a.m. currently, it is 36 degrees Fahrenheit. In New York City, the jungle, as I like to call it, at 5:24 a.m. currently. That's my time also. It's cloudy and 45 degrees Fahrenheit. Across the Atlantic, the pond, as I like calling it, the pond. At 10:24 a.m. in Cork, Ireland, it's 36 degrees skies with some sun peeking out around the clouds. In Milan, Italy, at 11:24 a.m., we got rainy skies at 34 degrees Fahrenheit. In Riyadh, the Kingdom of Saudi Arabia, at 1:24 p.m. in the afternoon currently. It is 59 degrees Fahrenheit as far as that goes. 59 degrees Fahrenheit. Sunny skies. And in New Delhi, India, at 3:55 p.m. in the afternoon, sunny skies with 64 degrees Fahrenheit. And in Mumbai, India, we got cloudy skies at 3:55 p.m. also, 81 degrees Fahrenheit. In Kuala Lumpur, it is 6:25 p.m. Sunny skies, 84 degrees Fahrenheit. In Manila, Philippines, at 6:25 p.m. also, it is 81 degrees Fahrenheit. Tokyo, Japan, at 7:25 in the evening, cloudy skies, 46 degrees Fahrenheit. In Melbourne, Australia, we have at 9:25 p.m. 61 degrees Fahrenheit. And in Sydney, Australia, raining in Sydney, Australia at 9:26 p.m. also, 75 degrees Fahrenheit. And those are our world times and temperatures as we speak. And oh wow, we finally got somebody here. Good morning, Chris. 10 minutes in. Yeah, happy hump day. Hey, glad to have you here. I saw that you were broadcasting, was it yesterday, I believe? Yeah. I saw that you were broadcasting because I got done with my Anchor Morning Audio, and I saw you wearing, and thank you for the invitation. I don't know if you saw my Rumble broadcast that I did yesterday. I said thank you. I acknowledged that you were on guest stars, and I just wanted to get on the Rumble. You know, with my Rumble, let's Rumble. There I am. Okay, and I had fun. Rumble is pretty good. I like it. It's something new, something different, a different. I'm still working on not on the RTMP. Is that what it's called? The RTMP, as far as that goes. Yeah, I'm still working on seeing about the RTMP. I did a test yesterday from Vocal. Lots of love. Tony and G's stopped by. Oh, okay, that's cool. That's cool. If it was the weekend, I'd stop in, but the weekday, I was already committed to the. Once I got on, that's when I saw. I was checking see because we had some good numbers yesterday on the Rumble, as far as that goes. Let's see, what do we have for numbers? Let's see. Not that I'm about numbers now, folks. Okay, don't get me wrong. I'm not about the numbers. It's just a gauge that yeah, it was a Tuesday morning where I just rambled off and stuff. I streamed 6 hours. Wow. Yeah, you got to catch up though. You know, you got to get some hours under your belt there. Yeah, we had 36 viewers yesterday, and so, but you have to be on Rumble to comment. I think you have to. I think also here on Twitch, I think you have to be signed into Twitch to use the chat feature. So I take it. Yeah, you have to be signed in. So, but we had anywhere from 6 people to well, you take away my 2, 60. Oh, okay, good. Yeah, I'm usually doing yeah, just anywhere from 25 to 35 on the review, on the replays and stuff like that. But I got 36 views on the thing. Good morning, Tina. Good morning, coming in from Jersey, and so that makes me successful. I'm happy with those numbers. I don't care about the big, there's some people that it always reminds me of back in Haps when they used to talk about him and stuff. Our good friend, Michael Bathurst, who's up in Toronto. You tweet him, but he doesn't respond back to your tweets or direct messages and stuff. That's fine. Knowing that he's tweeting and he's over there on, I don't. He's actually. I don't know if he's still doing TikToks. I know he's doing shorts because I get alerts on him for YouTube, and he's doing the shorts. They're sort of like a version of TikTok, and as far as that goes, and he was always one that was chasing the numbers and talking about the numbers extensively. I sort of, when I mention that, I'm the opposite as far as that goes. I'm not really keened in on the I talk about them. Okay, they're there. They're a good measuring stick and stuff like that. So I just know I got more than one person in my broadcast as far as that goes. Yesterday on the Rumble, I was the only one there. Nobody came into the chat, so I think that's still new, where people are a little hesitant about talking in the chat. So, but I'm playing with that to where, like I said, I did another vocal. Vocal is up to what's the version of beta they're up to? So I jumped on there real quick. I didn't leave the video up or the broadcast up. I just did a quick test and then deleted it. Hey, Erica. Good morning, Lady Cat 31. And I don't think I think Brady, he wasn't even there from what I heard. The big story on that game, the Cowboys, is did the kicker shave points? The kicker, he had 5 extra points. He made 1 of 5. I could see him missing 2, but missing 4. He's a pretty consistent one, so they're thinking maybe he shaved points. But let's just say the Dallas coach isn't happy. I think he was going to bench him, as far as that goes. I didn't want that. I wanted the vocal. I wanted to check on what version of vocal we have, and here it is. It's vocal is now up to version 0.20.3, and it moved up from 0.2. So there is some movement on the vocal. I just hope they get the and you have a limit now. The free version, as far as that goes, you are limited to 5 hours of recording and 5 hours of live streaming, which I think is bullshit. It's just like, especially when you got the paid is 20 hours recording. You should have at least 10 hours recording, 10 hours streaming and stuff. Come on, vocal. But I like vocal. Vocal's okay. They just got to clean up their camera. The camera is, it's more or less on my side because I'll have Tony in on a vocal and he looks crystal clear. So I don't know what's going on with my camera. My camera's top notch. It looks great here. Looks great over on Rumble. Looks great over on YouTube. On the replays, and but it looks like crap for some reason on vocal, as far as that goes. Sometimes it looks good. It looks okay to good. It's not great like it is here on Twitch, and that's why I guess they're still in beta and stuff. But I like it. Still, their format is still good. I like it. They're still in landscape, so. I was on Zoom with Tony D last night. Okay, Tina. Yeah. Tony's making the rounds there and stuff. As far as I think I used Zoom once a year and a half ago. I had to take a training class. I was home on a day off, but I still had to get a training class in from the instructor out of New York City. It was like an 8-hour course. We did it in 6 hours, I think. It was pretty interesting. Pretty interesting as far as on the Zoom. Let's see, our thought for the day. Sitting here jibber-jabbering. We started early, so I get to jibber-jabber a little bit. And that's what happened yesterday. I did 20 minutes of Anchor Audio, and I got on the Rumble, and I was on the Rumble for 45 minutes there was no format. I just was just chatting on what I was doing with uploading the Anchor Morning Audio. Our thought for today comes from Napoleon Hill, and you're probably asking yourself, who is Napoleon Hill? That's what I was asking. Oliver Napoleon Hill was an American self-help author. He was best known for his books his book Think and Grow Rich. Think and Grow Rich. That meaning money wise, which is among the best-selling self-help books of all time. Hill insists that feverish expectations are essential to improve one's life. He was born in 1883 and he passed away in 1970. Wow, he was around for a long time. So he is an American author, and his quote and our thought for the day. Let's see, just trying a reunion. Okay, what was that? Oh, that's Jack in the back scratching on the chair. His quote and our thought is, if you cannot do great things, do small things in a great way, then you're great, right? I like that. If you cannot do great things, do small things in a great way. It's just like if you and Tina says yes. Yeah, I agree with that. It's just like I'm automatically thinking of a couple years back. I painted the garage. I did a little bit each day, and you know what? In 2 weeks, it was all done. A little each day, and then boom! Look at the results, and it's still looking good as far as the paint job there. It took me like 2 weeks. I think it was 2 weeks in the summer, about two. No, actually, it was 3 or 4 summers ago. 3 or 4 summers. And as far as that goes, let's see. Today, National Day. Let's see what we got. Today is Wednesday, 18 January 2023. The 18th day, the third day of the week, or third week of the year. Yesterday's didn't really appeal to me, so I didn't really go on. Let's see. National Michigan Day. Yep, throw that in the garbage bin with Connecticut Day. National Winnie the Pooh Day. Oh, that's interesting. National Thoris's Day. Yeah. And National Peking Duck Day. None of them appeal to me. I don't know. You pick. I don't care. I'm not. None of them really. They're lackluster, I guess you could say. So, though Winnie the Pooh, yeah. And Tina, I was just going to say, I lean towards Winnie the Pooh Day. So, I'll go with Winnie the Pooh Day. There we have it. I like Winnie the Pooh. He's a cool cat. He's a cool bear. I like him. He's, let's see. I did have an interesting article yesterday. Tony D! I didn't even get an alert. Salute. Hashtag PSTTD. Good morning. Hashtag good morning, Mrs. She's still in bed. And I don't know why. I tweeted it out. And as far as that goes. What the hell are you doing? Oh, he's just rocking back and forth there. So I don't know. Check your settings there, Tony. The alerts and stuff. I haven't changed anything on my end here. Let's see. What did we talk about yesterday in the anchor? Oh, we talked about the British company developing the first tractor in the world that is completely powered by cow pies, which is cow dung, manure. It's on my. There's also a good video that shows the actual tractor in motion and working there. As far as it's a good sized tractor too, and it works just as good as. What are you doing? Huh? You okay? You rocking around back there? So it's a British company, and it's an alternative fuel source as far as, just 100 cows. And we have a couple farms. There's one right across the river that probably has about 300 to 400 cows, milking cows. And then right down the street, just outside the village, there's another one that has 200. Yeah, the cats are okay, Chris. It's just Jack laying back there on the chair in the back here, scratching at the chair. But the one down the road here has about 200. Tony, I'm talking about you. What's that? Good morning, Tony. Hey, Tony, say good morning to Tina. Don't be. So that was a pretty interesting article. I think tomorrow Let me see if I can preview it here. Let's see. We don't want to talk about that. That doesn't. Inner design of human cells is mapped for the first time. Nah, that's not interesting. There's a. Let's see. Millenniums between. Oh, let's see. What do we have? World's first. No, we don't want the brain of lost fish. Help them find their way home. No, that sounds like Nemo. Let's see. Oh, this is interesting. Iron Maiden wins Royal Mail seal of approval for 12 new stamps. There's 12 new stamps. That has stood test of time over yes, years. Oh, this might be interesting. We'll talk about this one tomorrow. Secrets to durability of Roman concrete that has stood the test of time for over 2,000 years. That's something of interest on an engineering standard, engineering note, that the concrete that the Romans made during the Roman Empire, it's a lot stronger than the concrete that we make today. You look at some of the structures that are built with it. So I may be going over that one. If not, I'll be going over a story of a star nursery on the Anchor Morning Order. Anchor.fm/Rich, Fireman Rich there. I like doing the audio. And this past Tuesdays and last Thursdays, I think I did like 20 minutes, and then I went right into a Rumble. So I might do that again tomorrow if I get the Rumble is doing pretty good. I'm using Streamlabs OBS. Actually, Streamlabs OBS is completely dedicated to my Rumble channel now. As far as broadcasting, I would switch it out and put the stream key for Twitter Live, but it's I have Rumble above Twitter Live. I don't think you'll be seeing me doing Twitter Live, even though I think Twitter Live is doing. The last couple times I've been on it, and I've talked to Tony about this, it's Twitter Live is not that bad. It's just that people aren't. They've moved on and stuff, and the luster they've lost the luster for it as far as that goes. They think it's still crap, and I think it's not a bad platform. I think it's a lot better than the Twitter Spaces, the Voice. The only person I see using Twitter Spaces to on a high end is who's the artist? I can't think of her name. Oh my God, I'm going senile here. I forgot. I can't think of what's her name. You know who I'm talking about. Come on, help me out, guys. What's her name there? The artist. She was over on Haps with us. Now she's on Spaces and she's killing it. Oh my God, I can't believe. I don't know. Drink some more coffee, Rich. God, what is I can't think of it. Holy crap. And we dropped some frames. 0.3% we dropped. Let's see. What the hell is her name? You know who I'm talking about. Who's the artist? I'm going through my Twitter thing here. Oh man, that bugs the hell out of me, It just let's see, let's check profile, Twitter, and let's see followers. I know she follows me. Actually I'm following her, so I know following her. Oh, what is her name? You guys aren't helping me, are you? Some of the spaces are good. Yeah, but who's the artist, Tina, that we all know from Haps? She's on Spaces a lot. God, what the hell is her name? A Cup of Joe's got 3 freaking Twitter accounts. And there's Lady Cat. Bobby Bickner. Jesus. I can't believe I couldn't remember Bobby's name there. It's just total blank. Wow. But Bobby, she's, yeah. Oh, are you remembering with me, Tina? Oh, Bobby Bickner, she's killing it on Spaces. I had her face. Yeah, same here. No, not that person, Chris. Are you scratching again? Oh, you're gonna go check on? You got the itchies here. Let's go ahead. We're still early and stuff. Let's go ahead and do the dinner report, seeing that you guys are here. As far as that goes, let's go ahead and do a dinner report, Chris. I only do the dinner report when Chris is here. So if you run a little late now, just to give you fair warning, Chris, if we're at the tail end, I'm not going to do the dinner report. If you just pop in and you're sort of sitting in the back seats there and stuff like that, and then you pop in like with 10 minutes to go. Okay, I'm establishing a new rules of engagement for the dinner report. I'm going a little early and stuff like that because I'm remembering the dinner report as far as that goes. So you're training me well. But I don't do the dinner report if Chris isn't here for the people that are watching us on the replay. We just sort of cite out what we had for dinner last night. So, good morning.
Morning, everybody.
And the missus says good morning to everybody, too, as far as that goes. Let's see. Chris Technician comes in for his dinner report. He had boneless chicken with pasta. Oh, that sounds healthy, Chris. Are we eating healthy here? I think Tina noticed that the other day there, stuff like that. And Tina says good morning to the missus. And, oh, Tina comes in. Oh, I like this one. A Big Mac and fries and apple pie. Now, there's a good one. The missus likes she likes the Big Mac. I'm a quarter pounder guy. She likes the Big Mac and stuff. And I knew Chris was going to come in. She goes, damn, Tina. Lots of laughs. Lady Cat, you want to come in for the dinner report? And Tony, if you're still there, or did you go back to the rack there? And Lady Cat had a chef salad. Oh, I like a chef salad. I'm a quarter pounder guy too. Yeah, I like the quarter pounder. But I tell you, that Whopper sort of edges it out of lately. Tony comes in with, he always has a good dinner here. Queensland chicken and shrimp from Outback. Now, there's a place I have never, believe it or not, I have never been to the Outback. And there's one up there. I don't think, have you ever been to the Outback? No, the missus hasn't been to the Outback either. And Chris Technician comes in, double Whopper. I get maybe a double Whopper maybe once a year, or maybe once every 2 years. And yeah, I know, Tina, that's what surprised you. You rarely eat fast foods and stuff like that. But a Big Mac is not really fast foods. Well, I guess it is, yeah. But Big Mac is pretty good. The Big Mac was the signature sandwich that McDonald's created to counter the Whopper, because the Burger King was the first fast food place that came out with a signature burger. The Whopper was, nobody else, when they said the Whopper and they had the commercials, it drew Ray Kroc batty. If you ever watch the history of McDonald's and stuff like that, there's several shows out there. I think Michael Keaton, he plays Ray Kroc in a movie there that it's very interesting stuff. It's more than just fast food. There's a lot of stuff behind the scenes and stuff like that. So I like to have Big Macs once in a while. Yeah, that's good. I had a couple pulled pork sandwiches with French fries and coleslaw, as far as that goes. And I had some animal crackers for dessert. A small handful. Not a big handful, a small handful. And I made sure...
You don't have small hands.
Huh?
You don't have small hands.
I don't have small. Plus, I made sure, I guess the other night I dropped one on the rug here and it crunched onto the wheel of the chair. Sounds good. Yeah, it was pretty good. And Lady Cat says good morning to the missus. Tim Fan 43. Good morning, Tim. So there's our dinner report for this Wednesday as far as that goes. Let's see. What do we have for interesting? You know, I like this. This is Monday. I got up early. I got up early yesterday, and I'm up early again today. So I'm in the. I like this getting up early, but then again, after dinner, I went to sleep. I do it all the time. When I lay down on the couch, the missus, she says, "Okay, good night." I said, "What do you mean? I'm just laying here." She says, "Yeah, you're gonna be out in 5 minutes." And sure enough, I was. And backing up, Tim, he had tacos, but I'm sure he had his cocoa wheats too. Tim had tacos. You got in trouble by the missus? How did it? Oh yeah, with the cookie on the rug. Yeah, I had to. Yeah, she left it there. She does vacuum. She vacuums on the Mondays and stuff like. So I had to clean it up there when I got home. Um, and just a little cup of cocoa wheats. Okay, there we go. Wow, Tim, tacos. You're exploring new horizons. Yeah, I got. Yeah, she just she makes it known, and I just feel bad. It's just like, what the hell? When I came in, I saw that. It's like, how did that happen? That was a full animal cracker too, even though they are small, but they're good. They're good and tasty. Let's see for our good news or good history as far as that goes. By the way, yeah, I saw that. I haven't updated yet, Chris. I saw that the OBS is up to 29. I'll have to check that out. I did see something on the Streamlabs OBS. You can bring guests in there, and I was thinking about venturing in that, but I'm still looking at hopefully that Vocal will have a clean RTMP to where I can use that to bring people into Rumble, because I like use. Believe me, you're going to be seeing a lot more Rumble as far as that goes. As far as me actually broadcasting on Rumble, as far as that goes, and wait, Streamlabs. No, they had. You can bring in. I think it's called Collab Camera. It's a widget that you have to add to your Streamlabs. I looked at a couple of YouTubes last night. It's called Collab Camera, and it's been out for a little bit, Chris. That's what I was surprised. It's been out for well over a year or something like that. It probably came out about the same time. Streamlabs is just a copy of OBS and Twitch. So I'm not sure how it works. It's sort of like Twitch's guest stars. And you didn't know about this? Oh, you didn't? Well, I just stumbled across it. I just typed in the search Streamlabs OBS with guests, and it popped up a couple videos, and I'm like, oh wow, where did this come from? So you can do it on Streamlabs OBS and stuff like that. I just I figured it out or just recently here how to bring up my studio mode in OBS. There's no toggle off to the left. You have to use. I use the hotkeys. I put a couple key configurations for turn on, turn off, as far as that goes. But with Streamlabs, it uses more. Though, Chris, this is the thing I noticed. It does use a little bit. It uses more CPU rate, but I get less drop frames on OBS, Streamlabs OBS. I don't experience the, and I think it's because my OBS that I use, it has a lot of scenes and sources. Because every time I fire up, because I'm still on version 28.1.2, when it powers up, it's missing a lot of pictures and stuff like that. So something's going on. Maybe I'll update and see if that does it. But Streamlabs OBS is rocking it for my Rumble, and I know if I use it for Twitch, it's pretty good on Twitch as well. I guess I just gravitated more towards the regular OBS again because of Haps. Because before this, I don't think I was using I think I was using, the last time I used Streamlabs OBS was just when Haps was first starting, that other platform that we don't use, that went kerbunk. Let's see, our interesting history. Let's see, what's this one? Oh, here we go. AA Millen, the English author of the famous Winnie the Pooh children's book, was born in 1882. There we go. I'll try Streamlabs and see if it got better. Yeah, I'm not sure what version I'm on and stuff like that, but I mean, it works great. The thing with Rumble, I always come back. I like coming back to Rumble. The thing about Rumble is, it gives you a different stream key every time you go live. So I have to change it. So I just left. It's set up for Rumble now, as far as that goes. And let's see. And Lady Cat, she got her new green screen now. I just have to figure out how to use it. It's not really that complicated. From what I don't have one. I thought about getting one, but it's really not that. Just there's some good YouTubes out there on it, Lady Cat. So you can check it out and yeah, get back to streaming. You used to stream. You're not streaming as much. I see you over there on Chris's on the replay because Chris broadcast the other day for 6 hours. Wow, 6 hours. As far as that goes. So. And let's see. So Winnie the Pooh, the creator, author, he was born in 1882. Eugene Eli landed an aircraft on a ship for the first time in history using a tailhook in 1911. A tailhook. That I'm familiar with the tailhook engagement. That's on a barrier system. Because the Air Force, on the Air Force airfields, they would have barriers, and if an aircraft didn't lost its hydraulics, it couldn't stop. So it had to have some mechanism of stopping, especially a jet fighter when it's coming in. So they drop a tail hook, and the tail hook, would come in and catch the barrier, and it's a very thick cable that goes across the runway, just like on beginning. If you see the beginning of Top Gun, both the first one and the second one, they show you the flight deck. On Air Force bases, there's barriers going. There's the MA-1A. You don't want to hit that because all that is a barrier they hit, and there's these big, they're like 10-pound big chain links, and it drags. It's like friction. And then they have the Bach 13, Bach 12. Fire department, which I was a firefighter, we were responsible, and we had to be knowledgeable enough to retrieve an aircraft. So we're part of that on the airfield operations. On off hours, that if we had a barrier engagement, because that's an in-flight emergency when an aircraft was going to take a barrier. We had quite a few of those. Fun part was being up front, where once you hooked the hook, you had the things, and I did this quite a bit. I would tell the pilot, back up, or no, what? Oh no, I would tell him to come forward, and then he punch it a little bit, and then I'd give him the cross, and then it would slingshot him back, and I'd go lift up the hook, and he'd take off, and then they would and then I'd tell him to go ahead and rewind to the barrier shacks and stuff like that. It was pretty fun being out there on the flight line. Let's see, the Paris Peace Conference opened in Versailles. Following the end of World War I, where diplomats from 32 countries and nations created the League of Nations, which was a sorry failure, as well as 5 peace treaties with Germany and her allies in 1919. Martin Luther King Day was officially observed for the first time on this day back in 1993. Of course, we had it Monday. And that's about it. Oh, a ceasefire pact with Israel and Egypt hastened the end of the Yom Kippur War in 1974. And I remember that war as far as following that in the news. Let's see. Chris Technician says, ask Jeeves. He's an expert. Oh, yeah, he is an expert on the green screen. I agree with that, Chris. I'm trying to put background on it. Okay. Well, you put the background on your software and it reflects off or something like that, I guess. I'm not sure how that works. Let's see. 112 years ago, I love this guy, Danny Kaye. Do you know who Danny Kaye is? The actor, comedian, singer, dancer, and humanitarian was born in Brooklyn, New York. He was a New Yorker, born down there in Brooklyn. His physical comedy, childlike antics, and rapid-fire novelty songs set him apart and fueled his rise in film. like White Christmas, co-starring with Ben Crosby. That was a great movie, and I love Danny. Danny Kaye was one of my favorites. He's just a great guy, great actor. I love those old 50 musical Tina, the movies with Danny Kaye in them. You know the coloring, the coloring of the movie. From that era, it just drew me. It draws me into the movie and stuff. Those are classic movies. And let's see who else. And a happy birthday to the actor, director, producer, and musician. I didn't know he was a musician. Kevin Costner of Yellowstone fame, who turned 68 today. And let's see, Lady Cat says it's 48 degrees now in Washington State. Okay, Kevin Costner, his love of baseball has enriched us all through his stellar films like Field of Dreams, that's a classic, Bull Durham, and For the Love of the Game. He was prominent in Hollywood with the 1987 portrayal of Elliot Ness in The Untouchables, and he was in Dances of Wolves. He's also won 3 Golden Globes, an Emmy, and portrayal of his TV miniseries Hatfields and McCoys, and Paris Screen Actors Guild Awards. Won in 2016 for his playing the NASA director of Hidden Figures. Now, Hidden Figures, that's a great movie. Yeah, I like Kevin Costner too. He's great in Yellowstone, as far as that goes. But he's 79 today. Or no, he's not. He's 68. What's 79 years ago today? Oh, the Metropolitan Opera House in New York City hosted its first ever jazz concert. Let's see. And that's about it for the interesting news as far as that goes. And Kevin Costner, good actor too. We got done with 1923 with Harrison Ford. I guess it picks up. Mandalorian, Chris, technician, starts March 1st, I believe. And Halo starts, or no, is it February 1st? And then Halo starts in March. It's coming up. I don't know. Check the times. Check the dates. I know we were talking about this. Halo's coming up in March 1st, I think. February 1st is Mandalorian, as far as that goes. And so I'm looking forward to seeing Halo season. I think that's season 2. Is it season 2? Maybe. I don't know. Let me see. Let me check here. Halo. Can't wait for Loki season 2 coming. Yeah, that's overdue. Halo TV show. What's the news on it? Let's see. News. I'm not seeing a date, but somebody told me March. Oh, here's something. What's this? Dungeons and Dragon TV series in the works at Halo Yellowstone National Network Paramount. What? Dungeons and Dragons on Paramount Plus? Oh, what did I just stumble on here? Oh, what's this? This came out. This came out on January 10th. A new Dungeons and Dragons movie is coming to theaters in March, but that's not the only upcoming adaptation of the franchise in the works. Deadline reports that the D&D TV series has received straight-to-series order at Paramount Plus. Oh, there's a show to be looking forward to. Okay, I'm glad I looked for Halo. We got Dungeons and Dragons. I didn't play the board game. I played the online Dungeons and Dragons. I played Dungeons and Dragons on the old Commodore 64. I heard Yellowstone is a good. Oh God, it is. Yes, Chris, it freaking rocks. I just watched the 5th season. I got to go back and watch season 1, 2, 3, and 4. I watched all of 5. It's great. Kevin Costner, it's a good show. Halo comes out March 7th. Okay, thank you, Erica. March 7th, okay? But isn't that interesting? You guys into Dungeons and Dragons? I like that. It's actually the company that Turning Stone, which does Lord of the Rings, they also take care of Dungeons and Dragons online. I never really got into the online play, but I used to play that. That was my first game. Well, it was one of my big games I played on the Commodore 64. As far as that goes, it was pretty good. All right, folks, we're at the top of the hour. We're going to go ahead and exit stage left here and get our day started. I want to say thank you, Chris Tech. Thank you, Tina. Thank you, Erica. Thank you, Tim Fan. As far as that goes, coming in into the chat here. Thank you for watching this on the replay also, as we're winding up our broadcast here. I think we only had like four people in the broadcast here, and or 4 people on the chat, I should say. We had more than that, I think. On the, let me check here. I'm showing 3 viewers right now, so Tony probably had to go get ready for work. Thank you, Tony D. And we'll get our day started here. I gotta package this up and post it up there over on my Twitter feed and my other fine social media networks. Sorry, I'm distant, getting ready for. Yeah, I know you're getting ready for work, Tony. I know the drill, buddy. I know the drill. No problem. I'm glad you popped in there. Chris Technician or Tina coming in. Have a great day. Yes, you have a great one. Ciao to you. Tina, Lady Cat, Erica, have a great day. Both of you, Tina saying bye all. Chris Technician, have a great hump day. Rich, yes, have a great Wednesday, folks. And Chris Technician coming in with the first Bazanga, and Tony coming in with the next one. Tim Fan, you have a great one out there in Michigan way, and stay safe from those snowstorms if you got them, as far as that goes. All right, folks, this is Rich Roberts at Fireman Rich here on the Twitch. Wishing you all well, and wherever you may be on this big blue marble, live life, have fun. Ciao for now. As always, peace. Take care, folks. Thanks a lot, guys, in the chat. Greatly appreciated. Greatly appreciated. And we'll be doing the anchor tomorrow, and we'll see you right back here on Friday morning for the Coffee Twitch broadcast. All right, folks. Ciao for now.